Hey friends from around the world, welcome to the Real Life Trading Studios, my office if you will, in Nashville, Tennessee. Friends, thank you so much for attending the preview webinar. For those who were able to make it for either some of the way, all the way, half the way, whatever the case is, I appreciate it so much. You guys are absolute rock stars. What I wanted to do now is just simply go through some of the additional steps to fill you in on a little bit more information and also do some analysis. As the guys told you, I'm always going to give you some value add in some form or another in an email that I send you always. So let's hop over to the charts. Looking at the charts, now what I'm going to be using probably for the foreseeable future until I can find anything better, I really like TradingView. Many of you are familiar with me using other charting softwares. I've used Trade Navigator in the past. I've used MotiveWave in the past. TradingView is really awesome. Number one, it's free. Duh. Number two, it's browser-based. So if you have an internet connection, usually at work or whatever, you can use this charting application. Oh, by the way, did I mention it's free? Make sure to find Real Life Trading on TradingView and feel free to follow us right there. And what I like about this is you can just type in a chart, for example, Facebook, boom, and it pulls up nice clean chart, intraday data. Now it's BATS data, so it's not absolutely perfect, but it really isn't that bad either. And it's good enough for sure, especially for learning purposes. Now, maybe if you had a website who could give you free information all the time, maybe you could use a charting software that was also free. But regardless, I like TradingView a lot. I use it. If you want to use it, you can. If you don't, no big deal. So let's talk about Facebook for the moment. So looking over at Facebook, what I am looking at is kind of this gap. This gap is really interesting to me. This gap down did in fact trap a lot of people. So had someone bought, let's say above the blue line, well, actually realistically a little bit lower. If they bought anywhere above the second blue line, which is about 75.49, they were trapped, right? They were immediately losing money when the market opened. So there were definitely some people who sold their position, which you can see did occur, and you create a lower wick. Now, this particular type of gap from here to here is called a retest gap. Again, the reason it's a retest gap is because you have a white candle, first candle, followed by a second white candle that gaps up. So imagine if you were a trader who bought into shares right there. What would you do? And the answer is you would probably sell for a profit, right? And that would be a retest gap. So, and what that means as far as trading is concerned is simply this. You can wait to buy on the retest, which did in fact happen the next day, or you could wait for a little bit longer term of a retest, which in my opinion kind of happened pretty recently. So you get a little bit of a gap right there, and all of this, it's beginning to bounce off that gap, is that retest and that gap acting as a support. So with that being said, the fact that that support is playing out and playing out pretty nicely, I'm actually a little bit more bullish than bearish on Facebook. Today we have what I refer to as a new white soldier, which is a white candle that opens and closes above the prior day black candle's close. So interestingly enough, I'm going to be keeping a close eye on Facebook. If we hop over to the hourly chart, we can see what appears to be a nice little bottoming pattern right there. It did in fact trade up, and now we're kind of just basing out. So right about here, if we start breaching this price point, which is about 75.55, so let me go ahead and just kind of type that in here for us. 75.55 bullish entry on hourly. Stop could go, and this is where it's going to get interesting. So basing it on the stop, we can really base this on either the hourly chart or the daily chart, depending on how long term you want to trade Facebook. We could place the stop here, we could place the stop here, or we could place the stop here, which is probably where I'm going to place that stop. The entry is a smidge aggressive, and that being the case, my overall thought process is, well, let's place the stop right here, and this will be a swing trade. And then if we move below this particular pivot or this particular pivot, or realistically even this particular pivot, we could buy puts as a protection until we get to that stop. So that's kind of my thought process on Facebook at the moment, and looking at it as a swing trade, basing it and getting in on the hourly chart, and expecting it to go a little bit higher with a stop below this wick right there, Target number 1 being this filling of the gap right there. And of course, target number 2 around the 81, 82 price range. So friends from around the world, you guys are going to be learning a lot of what I would maybe consider new information or new trading analysis. I've been working a lot on developing a lot of, how would I describe, a lot of other components of trading that exist out there in the world, and boiling it down and making it very, very simple, and as simple as I can. So I want to make sure to reiterate that all the teaching at Real Life Trading that's currently available is entirely free. So if you want to learn about day trading, if you want to learn more about candlesticks or gaps or risk mitigation, you can click on any of these tabs and you can get information that is 100% entirely free. I think that's incredible. So make sure to visit the site. Something else to kind of clear up was the swag. I sent an email yesterday and a lot of people were like, what the heck is swag? Swag is another term for merchandise, and this is the Real Life Trading kickoff party. I had Leslie and a few others in the live webinar yesterday ask about any Real Life Trading merchandise. We do have a goal of 50, and this is a timed campaign, so it's 4 hours, 4 days, 59 minutes, and 11 seconds left. So here's the cool news. You don't have to pay for anything until we reach our campaign. If we reach a campaign, if we get 50 people who purchase a shirt, we'll all pay for it. If not, then we don't pay at all. So it's no big deal. But if you want to get a hoodie, all you have to do is come over here to this little drop-down menu. You see there's a hoodie and a V-neck. I bought a hoodie for me and a hoodie for Ashley and a V-neck for me and a V-neck for Ashley. So if you guys want any merchandise, it's right here. You guys can check it out. Sign up, get it. The icon is going to be in the email that I just sent you, Real Life Trading, swag, teespring.com. And of course, just as a really quick update, one other announcement. The live trading room, I know, was a phenomenal surprise to many, many of you. And the very, very first trading floor session is going to be Monday. If you want to see the holiday schedule, this is day number 1 right here. We're taking a break, obviously, for Thanksgiving and obviously a few breaks for Christmas. But again, that particular price, guys, absolutely sensationally phenomenal, $99. And if you want to learn day trading, we're going to not focus as much on education. There will be obviously some educational components every single day, but you can learn day trading for free right there. Learn what I talk about in the trading floor, and we're going to be doing a lot of day trading setups. But it's 3 hours, my good friends, 3 hours of classes every day, Monday through Friday. So rest assured, we will also be looking at swing trades. We'll all be looking at swing trade entries, and we'll be able to time our entries a little bit better using the hourly and the 15-minute charts based on the intraday data, because this class is going to be during market hours. So hopefully that clears up a little bit. I just wanted to surprise you guys with this particular video and this particular update. I do plan on having market updates in the future. I don't really know what we're going to call them. I don't really know how often we're going to do them. I don't really know exactly what they're going to be about, but I have a lot of really good ideas for you. And if you want to submit some ideas, I encourage you to hop over to our Facebook page and share those ideas with us. Hop over to Facebook, log in, and you can see us here, reallifetrading.com. Here's my main page. You can click on Real Life Trading. And go ahead and post some of your ideas, what you guys would like for a market update style. How often, what you would like it to be called, what you would like it to focus on. Let me know if you like this idea. I'm thinking about doing request market updates. So what that means is if you guys request a certain stock, a certain analysis on a certain stock, or a certain trading idea or trading subject, I'm thinking about releasing those probably every few days maybe. And again, not really exactly sure what day. I know we're going to do it, and there's a lot of people who want it. I'm just not exactly sure what the format looks like. But here's the good news. It will be free, of course, and enriching. Friends from around the world, thank you so much for watching this video that I'm making today on Thursday. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm excited about the market tomorrow to kind of see what happens. But until then, friends from around the world, thank you so much for watching. Welcome to Real Life Trading. And remember, love life, live life, and trade it. Have a wonderful day.